Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, today we are going to be doing my homework. You're going to be participating. This isn't straightforward homework where it's like math and science. This is more like critical thinking. Excuse me, I just got through with eating some steak. New York strip steak to be exact. That was bomb with A1 sauce. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so basically we have to review and revise. Review and revise the workforce action plan. So I want to know what she wants me to do. Let me put my glasses on. So we're going to go to assignments. Read the feedback. Okay, here she go again. Thank you for sharing your draft, and in a good way, I mean that very so eloquently. Thank you for sharing your draft workforce action plan. You've made a strong start by addressing key elements such as employee retention. Oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne dies. No, does he die of no more tears or something, or is he dead dead? Anyway, God bless his soul. Anyway, you made a strong start by addressing key elements such as I need to get my notepad. Hold on, y'all. I'll start that. My, you know, my elements like my heater slash fan and my tables, we all be having conversations together. I know that sound weird as crap, but we be having conversations together. Like if I bump into it, it be beef. I'll be like, "Do you want beef?" And then the worst of it is, or the worst of them all, is my purse. When my purse go missing, lights get shut down, things get shut down. I started, shutting down. I be like, wow. And then when I see it again, I be like, get your ass over here. I be like, get your ass over here. You sitting up there, you house the most important thing, that RFID chip, and yet your ass go missing. Get your ass over here. That's what I be telling her. I be like, hand me the bitch. Let me stop. What am I looking for? Okay. Okay, I don't mean to cuss and be in a kerfuffle, I'm just, my RFID chips, little micro chips, they're not stupid. They house over 300 million. Somebody has income. Somebody has income. So just think of that's almost 400 million people. They house information of banking information. So just think about that for a second. They're not stupid. So I don't disrespect it. It was a joke. The joke was basically the RFID chips are dumb. They keep misplacing, and it's really me internally accidentally misplacing, sat in something somewhere where it really isn't. It shouldn't be. So yeah. So anyway, let's continue. You've made a strong start by addressing key elements such as employee retention, succession planning, strategic relationships, and it's clear you've invested in building an inclusive, future forward workforce. Here's some supportive and constructive feedback to guidance your revisions. Strengths. Your abstract communicates a clear understanding of workforce planning fundamentals, including identifying skill gaps and monitoring progress, an excellent foundation. You effectively incorporated your military and government experience, offering authentic context and unique insight into leadership structures and organizational culture. The skills gap analysis table is well structured, showing critical thinking about the future workforce needs and how they align with organizational goals. Okay, opportunities for growth. Aim to make your language more concise and polished throughout. For example, the abstract could have been revised to revise could be revised to avoid repetition and clearly summarize your goals, methods, and intended outcomes. Phrasing like try to reach goals could be more assertively stated. I will develop and implement strategic goals focused on. Okay, okay, okay. Depth of analysis. Expand the employee retention. Let me write this down. Try to reach. Okay. Depth of analysis. Expand the employee retention succession planning sections with more specific strategies. What types of development programs, incentives, or communication practices will you implement? Consider adding supporting data or references here to strengthen your case. You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Let let's get started on the actual project. Okay. Expand the employee retention and succession with more specific strategies. Okay. More specific. Okay. Bam. Plan to build the workforce. A plan to build the workforce would be to a plan to build the workforce would be to make sure that retention is good, and then set up a program for the employees to train them on the work they will be doing. Make sure. Make sure human capital. Employee turnover is something that is serious because it consists of people leaving a job. And minimizing employee turnover, such as having good hand. Mm-mm. Okay, what else am I missing? Grammar and flow. Okay, let me read the whole thing. Employee turnover is something that is serious because it consists of people leaving a job. And minimizing employee turnover, goals that will be very fair and challenging. Wait. And minimizing employee turnover, goals. And minimizing employee turnover, goals need to be very fair and challenging, such as having good human capital. This succession planning. Okay. Succession documentation of positions with the greatest needs. They will go through a three-step process for evaluation. They will be put under a little stress and anxiety to see if they fit the position. They become developed by going through education, training, development, educational, training, development. They will utilize by being in a position where they're able to complete the tasks necessary. They would be appraised by being evaluated for short-term and long-term goals. Documentation of positions with the greatest needs. In my organization, government, by the way, I would need human resources. In problematic situations, people will complain and need somewhere to complain to. Also having this, you will not have to worry about the seniors who work there getting out of the job at the right time without retraining individuals who has the knowledge. What is it called? If I increase the budget of the government to support additional training, internal stakeholders are affected. Stakeholders, they may carry out. Right now, what I'm doing is my homework. So, yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all what I'm doing right now. It's my homework. And I hope y'all enjoy it. Okay? All right. Okay. Let me make sure. The questions right here. How do you think think about how staff will be appropriately selected, developed, utilized, appraised, and rewarded. Okay, so what I did was I did my homework. Okay. So what I did was I did my homework. Um, I hope that you guys thank you for rocking with me. I know I got more people on here. No, I don't get stage fright. I just enjoy having people on my page. Um, I sat up there and put the proper, gave the teacher the proper homework. I revised it, and I hope it suffice. Now, what's to come? You know, I've been sorry about that. Oh man, there we go. I've been looking for houses in the area I'm supposed to be moving. Um, I am so thankful I did bankruptcy because now my credit score is up a little bit, so I'll be able to afford a house. That's what I want to get. A house. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. So, yeah, like I, what can I say, man? What can I say? I was looking at some houses and I'm supposed to be getting another car. That way I can save some money. Um, I don't have it. I'm not a corporate person right now. I'm not a corporate person where I'm making that much money to pay for the car. So uh, I can afford it, but it's just not even. I mean, it's worth it. It's a good car. Mercedes are good cars. I can't say that, but it needs to go down. It needs to go down because the amount that I pay is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And so get a brand new I like Chevys. I like Chevrolets. I want a brand new Chevy Traverse. And that's what I want. A brand new Chevy Traverse. I love those things. You gotta love them. You know, if you don't know what it is, it's above a equinox it's above a equinox. And so get the house. But I can't do this until like the last minute, probably like till November. Or should I do it now? I'm thinking like probably August or September, y'all. What y'all thinking? August or September? Cause I have to pay to get out of the I have to pay to get out of the lease. I have to pay to get out of the lease. And I want to make sure everything is rolling correctly. Like um pay to get out the lease, pay the electric, pay the water, the sewer. But also the first things first is to get the actual place. And I can't do that until sometime in November. Sometime in November. Once I get the place, it's a go. But I have to save up also. I have to save up also to get one out of the lease, two for the movers. I have to save up for the movers. So yeah, you got the movers, you got the down payment. I may not be able to get a car with I I may have to split it up what I have to get the movers cuz the the way it's going I can't tell you so much, but I want to make sure that when I do move that cuz you got to think you remember when I told you about why unified? Remember when I told you about why unified and I put money down on them? Well, I'm getting that money back through my bank. And if they and they are a scam, by the way. And I'm getting my money back. So I still will have money. Um but when it comes to November, when I get paid in November, would this money go towards the last month's rent or in first month's rent of I have to figure that out. Then so yeah, it's gonna be crazy. That's why I didn't want to wait till the last minute, but I have to do it this way. I still wanted to get it like a chemical pill or some lip injections again, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get all of those. You know, I I truly wanna. I got something brewing with enhancement, you know, but it's not like that. Like for instance, I'm having surgery done, dental surgery done on Thursday. Dental surgery done on Thursday. I'm having. So I will be able to I'm gonna be swollen in the face. I'm gonna be swollen in the face, but I'm happy about it. They gonna bang up my face, and that's what I'm kind of scared of. I'm kind of scared about that because it's like, dang, they bang up my face. What could happen? What if it don't go away? You know. But we done came to this solid territory where, matter of fact, I have to call They got these beautiful houses, y'all. These beautiful houses for rent. And they're upstairs and downstairs. They're brand new houses. And they're upstairs and downstairs. And they going for like you can't run into somebody you know because they're spread it out. They're spread it out, you know. They're spread out. So it's not like you can be around a neighbor or hear a loud noise, none of that, none of that. You got your own place, you know. Um, I'm gonna be playing some music like crap. Y'all know how I like music. And I'm gonna be playing like music, and then I said to myself, I said, who gonna be mowing the lawn? Cause I done seen so many instances where I saw a bear outside of territory and stuff, and I'm like, oh man, I don't know, man, bear territory, I don't know. So I sat up there and came up with a game plan that I have contractors come over and do the cleaning. Um, I'm just so grateful. Like my credit score is a 634. Like I've never had that. I'm just thankful. You know, you know, and it's gonna get higher once I get the car, and then it's probably gonna go down a little once I do the I don't know. Once I get the car, then I have to once I get the car, then I have to pay for different other things. It's just a lot I have to do. It's a lot. And I don't want to get down there and they be like a certain amount when I didn't say a certain amount. We agreed upon something else. I have to this this is what's pulling me back. I have so many winter clothes, but I need some summer clothes. I need some summer clothes. So, I'm not the type to go out and go shopping. I don't know why. Hear me out, hear me out. I don't know why, but I'm just not the type to go out and go shopping. I don't know. I when the next time I do go to the mall, it's going to be um, to a cheap store. I just don't know, man. Like, why spend money on something so huge? Like, I've done it before. You spend money on something and then you get this something that costs this money and you don't even wear it but for a couple of hours, you know. But I'm just cheap like that. This payday has been brutal, has been brutal, has been brutal. But I'm making it work. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Um, I feel I feel like, we should at least be given like a $500 advance. And this is not no diss or no bad thing towards Trump. I'm just thinking, I'm just saying that I think we need like a $500 advance in our veterans benefits. You know, that would be great. You know, so sometimes that's why I'm getting a job when I go out there. I've been looking at jobs too when I go out there to where I'm going, and I seen some good jobs out there, and yeah, I I just I want to make sure that when I look for the right job, that it's something that I can see myself going to on a daily basis. I mean, hell, I'm about to have a double master's. You know, I don't think I did a good job on that paper I did earlier. I don't think I did. But hopefully I shaped it up to doing, well. Um, let's see. Um, Other than that, I am I got a lot of things on my mind. I have to call. I think she said a day prior, call personnel coming over. Okay. Well, I also wanted to say that I I'm going to start trying to pick different subjects to talk about, different subjects, so that, let me write it down. Pick different subjects to talk about, sorry, to talk about, um, which I do anyway, but I need to start narrowing it down to more subjects. You know, I want to narrow it down to more different subjects. Also, get on Calendly today at 4:30. I'm going to get on Calendly. Where's Apple Podcasts? Oh, I took it off. I have to put it back on. Apple Podcasts, Matchmaker, FM, Calendly, and Homework. So that's what I'll be doing. So you guys take care, and I'm relaying information so you know what I'm gonna do when I get back on here at 4:30. I'll probably get on here in another hour or two. Who knows? Um, Take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys later. Hold on. Bye.
Never waste my time.